If you're applying for a smaller subject like Asian and Middle Eastern studies, as this commenter is, or maybe one of the other small subjects that we talked about in our video, then it may well be that the subject you're applying for at Cambridge is different to the subject that you're applying for at your other university choices. Now, this is totally fine. This happens to a lot of people, and it's something that we see a lot at Cambridge. So we're not going to be surprised that you're applying for something different here than your other choices. But the question remains, how do you write your personal statement if you're applying for one subject here and another subject somewhere else? Well, I'm going to say what our admissions tutor, Dr. Zoe Adams, would say. Basically, here at Cambridge, we run a holistic admissions process where the personal statement is just one part of the admissions process. We use lots of other things to make our decision about whether to make you an offer or not. However, at other universities, they might not have quite so many things at their disposal to make a decision. For example, here at Cambridge, we interview for every single one of our courses. Other universities might not do that. So generally speaking, a personal statement can be more important to other universities than it is here at Cambridge, because at Cambridge we're going to be looking at everything else as well. So when you're writing your personal statement for your university choices, we think that you should tailor it to your other choices rather than the one subject that you're applying for at Cambridge. Basically, we want to make sure that other universities where the personal statement might be more important, that you're writing the best kind of things for that choice. Now, there's also the option to write a personal statement that goes directly to Cambridge and doesn't go to any of your other choices. This is part of the My Cambridge application. As I said, it's an option. You don't have to do it, but if you're applying for a subject like AIMS or another small subject, we'd really recommend that you fill this in. It's only 1,200 characters, so it's shorter than your UCAS personal statement, and it will come through on the My Cambridge application, which you fill in just after filling in your UCAS form. As I said, that just goes to Cambridge, so it's a great opportunity to talk about that course specifically, or maybe something about the Cambridge course that really appealed to you. Hopefully that answers your questions. If you have any more questions about this or anything else, please feel free to leave them in the comments.